Alright, Chucky, you win. I will pick you. At least not for now. Because I want to pick Lanky instead. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. Oh my god, this freaking singer. I did not think he would be prepared for me this time. Well, he's gonna pay for it. As I was saying previously, we tested out all sorts of new moves we got from Cranky not too long ago, and we had a hell of a time with a certain beetle with his little insect race. Oh my god, Selectors are falling down again. I gotta deal with this guy pronto, because he's been harassing me for way too long. Today, we are gonna make more progress in Crystal Caves by gathering some more bananas as per usual, and hopefully we might find a way to actually deal with that Giant Kosha that's been harassing us for so many episodes now. It's probably been like maybe 4 or 5 at this point, but it feels like forever to me. To start things off, before we get interrupted by stalactites again, we're gonna play our trombone tremor. Since we now have the orangutan sprint, we can actually go into this room and do stuff in here. Surprising, I know, isn't it? Once you actually have the right moves, you can clean stuff up in here. So what we want to do... Whoa. Almost forgot there's Kosha in here too. I'm pretty sure these guys respawn no matter how many times you take them out. I'm going to take them out just in case. What I want to do is to use Lanky's pad over here to get into the barrel, because that switch will be pressed down the moment you stand on top of it, like so. And you're not gonna have much time getting this golden banana, only 3 seconds. That's why it's imperative that you get this golden banana pronto, or at least the move, the orangutan sprint. Both are actually necessary. That probably goes without saying. And that's all I want to take care of it here, so we got that wrapped up very fast. Now, where to go from here? I know the only thing that Lanky needs to collect is his blueprint, and we did see where that is. It's just getting to it's gonna be the problem. Oh, the coins over here too. I always tend to forget these coins, come to think of it. So, it's so well that you really wouldn't think to look over there unless you'd be really diligent in surveying the landscape. Get some coconuts over there. I think I may know where the way to get that other 5 pad is. It's just a wild guess though. I'm not completely sure about my prediction. I want to get back to the beginning so we can quote-unquote restart our plan from there. Since quite honestly, I feel pretty lost on what we're doing right now. Alright, since we're back here, I want to go to the tank barrel and get Chunky out. He thought he was safe, but not for long. And little did he know, I had a plan for him too. Well, somewhat. We go into this cave. This is the cave or the area you'll be warped to if that little stop and swap thing didn't work out after all. So we'll go in here. Since there is a Chunky pad over here. Oh. Thought I got this. Slight change of plans. We'll go get that stuff with DK first. I actually thought I got that. Guess I didn't. I was probably rushing through this way too much that I totally forgot about DK stuff being there. Come to think of it, I did check out the stat screen for a time before I started this episode, and it turns out this is the last of the bananas that DK needs to collect. So I was right thinking that he did need at least one more balloon potentially to get his last bananas rounded up. And some coins here too to act as our little consolation prize for that. So I believe DK should be officially done with the Crystal Caves now, with the exception of turning its blueprint. Like always, I will turn them in near the end of our time in this level. Let's switch back to Chunky now. And go see what that pad will bring to us. I'm not sure what that will lead, to be honest. It might guide us to some sort of area or make something appear. We'll see what it is right now. Oh! A hidden golden banana almost in plain sight. Alright, that's clever. That's a little clever. So I think Chunky's blueprint might be the only thing that he needs to collect now. Let's check the stats screen just in case. Yeah, I just need to turn his blueprint. He's got some bananas missing as well. I don't know where that is. That might be where the Giant Kosha is, though I highly doubt it. From this point on, I have no idea where to go next. Because we've explored most of the caves at this point. All I want to get is a tiny pad, because that might be the way that will lead us to the Giant Kosha. Because from what I've learned, the only ways I can think of in making more progress is just wandering around the place, or until I remember something. Get out of here! I have enough of your kind for one lifetime, thank you very much. Ow. I say that as I get hit by a stalactite. I want to pause over here because I think we haven't gotten to this hole yet. That might be the ticket that will get us to that Giant Kosha. To do that, first I need to switch out again. We'll go to this tag barrel that's near Cranky, and we'll use that hole to get into what I think might be another warp pad for Tiny. It's the only logical thing I can come up with. So if you want to know where I'm finding out that route, just exit straight ahead through where Cranky was, then go right. For whatever reason, I neglected to see this was a pathway. And there was a second, I think there was a second tiny barrel near where Cranky is. I could be wrong on that. The other tiny barrel might be somewhere else, probably near Funky. Whoa, be careful here, just because I'm tiny doesn't mean I'm safe from the stalactites. Ah, it's just, minigame barrel. Oh, whatever. It's still a golden banana, so I should be looking at gift towards the mouth. I'm just kind of sad about that, though. Crazy Kong Clamor again? I might be thinking this could be a worse set than last time. Let's find out right now. And Blake's... Oh, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Ah. Alright, so you thought last time was bad. No, you haven't seen anything yet. This one's even worse. Surprised I got 2 hits so far on this, so let's give it a legit try before we use the same method from before. Oh, okay, I thought I hit Tiny there that time. So unlike last time, if you try to use the restore point, it won't be guaranteed in showing the same place for where the golden banana will lay. So you really gotta guess even if you use the restore point strategy. I say strategy quote unquote. So basically you just gotta hope for the best that you are aiming the right place even if you're using the restores. Almost hit one of the calls by accident there. And, oh, almost hit one of them again. So this is even worse, I swear. Wow, what a kick in the face. I got a shot on that golden banana right as the time expired. So this might be going away or blinking even faster than last time, which is so bad. So, you know what that means. It's time to cheat again. I want to show off what I'm talking about. So if you use a restore point, it's gonna be in the right corner, correct? Well, if I reload it, and keep in mind, I just did this like not 2 minutes ago. Oh, it's in the same place. I might just got lucky that time. Let's find out if that'll work a third time. Nope, I kind of like about that then. So I think for this certain set, it might get warped around if you take too long in using the restore. So what I suggest is that half a second after you hit a banana, then load the restore point or create one, depending on what your situation is like. How I try to guide how long it will take for me to activate the restore is to wait till the counter goes completely down by 1 number and then hit the restore point button. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it won't. It all depends on how fast that you do create slash load one. So far it's working out well. Yep, there it is. So that's what I'm talking about. The restore point may have taken too long for me to activate. See, now it's up there now. So we're gonna do this over and over again. I may have taken way too long on that. Okay, that time was down there. Well, I may have taken too long for this restore point too. Let's wait and see. You don't have to wait for the number to go completely down by 1 on the hit counter. You can wait until it's like almost down, at least maybe 2 frames, I guess, if you want to judge it that way. So just wait for the number to go either completely down or close to down. Might be going up top again. I only have 1 shot left. I forgot to reload. Bingo! Got it. Alright. I was hoping to show up in the same position twice. Thankfully it did. That's 1 more golden banana for Tiny. With the exception of her blueprint, which I don't think I've got yet. We may have got everything that we can't get with her in the cave, so let's check the loading screen again. Oh, she does have a blueprint. I guess I forgot I collected that early on. We'll get all this chunky stuff first, and then continue to decide where to go next. I'm pretty sure at this point it's either a banana in the landscape or a missing blueprint we haven't acquired that's left over for all the cogs now at this point, since they're all at 4 apiece in total. So we are getting close to ending off Crystal Caves, thankfully, because I don't think I take any more of this place than I already had to endure. But that doesn't mean that our search for the golden bananas are far from done, or gonna be pretty easy, more or less. Be careful when you're going down the right pathway, because there's a gap over here that you could easily miss out on. You'll fall down. Alright, there was a 3 pad that was activated. Did I even activate the 3 pad? I must have, at least I hope I did. And I fell down the hole anyways. Oh well. Maybe it would have been wiser for me to actually use the banana port there. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do because I don't remember where the 3 pad is. I have an idea where it might be located, but I'm not too sure. Wait a second. Oh, it's coming back to me now. It was actually right near the igloo house. And that's where... Oh, that's where Diddy's bananas are. At least some of them. Thought I got those as well. Man, I'm just so confused in this place. Just when I thought I collected something, it ends up being the opposite case. Let's gather all these first to wait for the slot test to go away again. I think I've made my point with that Giant Kosha by now that if you have him stick around for long enough, he's going to be a massive headache to you. Ah, it's even more bananas here than I realized. One on top of the big igloo where we got a banana with Tiny. There might be more batches here if I keep scouring around then. Man, the Caragle's not your favorite when using a rocket barrel. It can be pretty annoying. Oh. Oh yeah, that one was free, wasn't it? I didn't realize there were 2 warp pads here. Okay, let me keep looking around just in case. There might be all the batches here. Never hurts to make a once over if you're not too sure. Yeah, that must be it. I may have burned some more coconuts, but it's gonna be worth it. At least I hope it will be. So that might be the warp pad I was thinking of that will take us to where Mr. Giant is gonna be. At least I hope so. That's the only one we haven't used yet. So we'll make our way over here. Keep twirling over. This should be it. This is new ground we're experiencing. And that's where our annoyance is. You know, a simple shockwave attack is too good for this guy. He's been annoying us for far too long now. So I'm gonna take my time in pelting it with everything I've got. Just to make sure he suffers a little bit. Granted, it's not gonna do anything for his health, but I don't care. He's been making my life miserable for way too long now. A lot longer than he should. I'm gonna pelt him with everything I've got. Oh yeah, he blocks off those. I forgot about that. He goes really far when you push him though. For a big guy, he gets shoved around a lot, very easily too. And now for the piece de resistance. 1 shockwave later, and he's finally done. He will not respawn. He won't reappear if you exit the level for any reason or circumstance. Once you deal with him, he's gone forever. And now we can finally enjoy the tranquility and peace that the Crystal Caves can really offer. We also got Tiny's bananas too, so that's a double plus for us. So this means that from here on out, we can actually live in some sort of peace. And as you can see, there's a endless abyss over here too, which means this is a remote area for where we are at right now. So this is what I was talking about when I said that the caves could, well not could, will warp you to specific points that you won't reach elsewhere with any other cog, only with Tiny. Or if you're very creative with glitches, I guess you can reach those places too. Probably. Not gonna make any promises about that. So now with complete silence in our on our side, I want to see if we can get one more thing at least before we wrap up for today. The last thing I can remember we could probably get is Lanky's blueprint. We know where that is. Like I said, we don't know how to get there yet. I think I know where it is. After some more wandering around, we came back to this area with all these doors, and I think I made a little mistake the last time we were here, because if we go up to the highest level of these rooms, this is where the other 5 pad is. So we did activate this long ago, I just ended up forgetting about it. Gotta deal with this last Kasplat. I'm pretty sure he's the final one we have to worry about. There we go, that should be all of our blueprints acquired, finally. It really feels good that we're getting some closure in the caves at long last. We also got the remaining of Lanky's bananas too. Let's check the total screen again. 100. There's still more for Diddy. I thought so. Apart from that, we're almost done here. I just gotta find out where the last 10 bananas for Diddy are. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to look for. I think it'd be better if I just do that off screen, since I don't have to hide out the tag barrel anymore. I can just stay here for as long as I want, because we'll get pelted by any stalactites now. So I'm gonna take some time off screen, like I said, to look for those last 10 bananas. And then next time, we'll go to Tropiskov once again to turn in our bananas to find out who the next boss is. Until we meet again, farewell for now.